What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. We got a little bit of a different matchup. I've been bringing a lot of Pepe versus Atlantean Mermail. So this is a bit of a mix-up. A little different decks going at it here. We got Zing versus Deskbot's post-adjusted ban list format. It really doesn't matter, I guess, if it's post-adjusted list, because neither of these decks are affected by that. But I really wanted to bring you guys some Deskbot play, because the deck is actually still, or I shouldn't say still, is actually really good and can still make Infinity post list, because they play Deskbot 5, which is level 5 machine, and that helps them make Cyber Dragon Infinity still without having to abuse the card like Ptolemaeus, which is really nice. I should say this is a fair matchup, I guess I would say. It's a lot more balanced. And that's why I'm actually really glad to be commentating over this. It's a lot different. So, Deskbot side, they opened up just two, I think, of the 8 scale, or that might be 7. And then double Wavering Eye, or not double, then he's just going to Wavering Eyes. Zing side set 2. And then he's going to Skill Drain on the summon of Deskbot 3 to negate its effective special summon out of Deskbot. Normal summons Effect Valor, Synchros for Herald. Now that's not a bad call. He's got a free negation there, but he can just run it over and he won't get a search off anything. So game 1's gonna actually end right there. He's just gonna scoop, not bother playing through that skill drain, especially if he didn't have an out to it, which I believe he didn't. Just not worth playing through that game. Sometimes that's how games are. You just, you know what, say screw it, let's just go game 2 and hopefully have better luck. So as you can see, Deskbot's opened up really good this game. Deskbot 2 and Machine Duplication, probably one of the best openings you can get. They all get an attack boost. And he did forget to search, so he's just going to go ahead and search real quick. His opponent nice enough to let him go search. That's another thing that I wanted to say about how good that first turn opening is, because you do get double search, because I believe when Deskbot 2 is special summoned, you can add a Deskbot from deck to hand, and that's not once per turn, so that's why he's going to get to add 2 Deskbots to his hand here. And I believe some of the better Deskbots of the deck are like 3, 2, and 4. 1 is really good because it's the tuner, and it also is the Deskbot that usually gets up to about 6,000 plus attack, and even Deskbot 4 can do that as well with its effect during battle phase. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Zing, but that one I believe there allows him to destroy 2 in his hand, or send 2 from his hand, and can special summon a Zing from his deck, 1 with 0 attack, and then 1 with 0 defense. At least that's I'm pretty sure it's worked when I was watching this with the actual plain audio, and I think that's what he said that card did, and that's, I wanted to check because I had no idea what it does. The only thing I know that Zings do are when they die, they special summon other things, other Zings, and I know Chiwen, the tuner, the light tuner, is special in the fact that it can summon itself out, and it can synchro during your opponent's turn. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's sort of like a formula synchron, so it's not a bad card. But the thing about this matchup is that if he can synchro for a Chow Fang with an earth material, it's pretty much game over, because I remember the one time I played against Zing, and I was playing Mermail way back before the new stuff came out. Over that clutch Black Rose right there. Yeah, way before the new stuff for Mermails came out, I was playing against Zing, and I didn't know, what any of the stuff did, and I made a Trish while he had a Chow Fang that was made with a water monster. I was so salty. I just scooped right there, because it negates all water monsters effects. I'm pretty sure that activate on the field, and it's just GG at that point. So he's got Soul Charge now. Very strong play of the deck like this, especially a deck that's so prominent when it comes to synchro summoning. Hell, he could even summon back one of his own synchro monsters if he wanted to. And there's the Trish. Not bad. He's gonna make him neg 2 more cards after getting Black Rosed. And yeah, and I definitely think the best choice in Grave would be the Deskbot 2. I believe since he does play a Soul Charge in the deck, And there it is, Soul Charge. So it's a good thing he at least got one of them out of the grave. So instead of searching 3, he's only going to search 2 now. So definitely not a bad call. Now, if he can grab, I believe he has access to, obviously he can grab his full pendulum scales right now, but that's the one thing about the pendulum scales in this deck. They're not always too viable. You don't always have a full set of scales up. A lot of times it's just Deskbot 3 and Deskbot 4 that's what ends up getting you out more monsters that you need. And he does play Speedroid Menko, which I think is a common tech in Deskbots as far as I'm concerned. And he also is siding in Gozen match for this as well, which is killer card. Especially if you can get an Armatis on board, he can pretty much seal the game, because Yang Zings do struggle a lot under Armatis, as their effects just won't activate when they die to Armatis, basically killing the whole deck's playstyle, I should say. Yeah, Speedroid Menko is basically a level 4 wind monster that sort of acts as a Battle Fader Valkyrus. When your opponent declares a direct attack, you special summon at your side of the field and then change all their attack position monsters to defense. So it's actually really, really decent, especially in a deck like this, where if you don't open well, you can get OTK'd, and it can help you make synchro plays, and even the rare occasion of making an Xyz play. Checking the extra deck. He does have Deskbot 1 on the field, so he does have synchro opportunities. He can make a Armatis. Now he's just gonna bump up his Deskbots now. Deskbot 1, I believe, is pretty powerful at the moment. Not sure too much attack, how much attack it has. I know Deskbot 2 can gain 500 for each Deskbot. And as far as I'm concerned, Deskbot 1 is the one that usually gets pretty beefy in the end, because all their effects stack. Like, you can have one Deskbot target one and it gains so many attack for every other Deskbot. And then you have another effect like Deskbot 3, which can target another Deskbot or itself to gain so many attack for however many Deskbots there are. So he's going to flip up Yang Zing Creation, hitting one of those Deskbot 2s. And he's going to seem like he's going to Twin Twister that Creation away. Because Creation, if left on the field for too long, is a very volatile card. So definitely want to get that off the field. So we have Battle Phase there. You're gonna Twin Twister away that the Creation, and then I believe Bixie, the water one. I remember some of the original ones' names, like Bixie, Paolo, Swanee, and there's Swanee right there. I remember their names. I guess I got that going for me as far as it comes to my knowledge of Yang Zings. It's a really cool deck, though. I do like the archetype. And there's Deskbot 4. Set up a lot of cool plays. Bumping it up to huge amounts of attack. And that'll be game. It's just like that, Deskbots, if they can fill up their field with a lot of cards like 3 and 4, and 1 being the end game, I should say, and if you're not too careful and you're low on life points, that thing can get up to 6,000 to 6,500 attack and just run over any of your small monsters and game you. And me playing Mermails or Atlanteans, it's something I have to worry about a lot, because I do summon out a lot of small monsters, like Infantry, Diva, Neptibus. They have like 800 attack, 200 attack, 0 attack. So yeah, it can get pretty real pretty fast if you don't know. If you don't know what you're up against, I should say. So Deskbots, he's gonna open up 3 into 2, setting 1 back row, getting a search off that 2. Synchro right off the bat for a Baxia. Baxia, very, very powerful card. You can just spin 3 cards back into the deck, and I believe Baxia can do cards from hand as well. I believe it's for every different Yang Zing monster you use to summon it, you can target that many cards and shuffle them back in your opponent's deck. Absolutely insane card. And there is Magnet Circle level 2, the special summon level 2 or lower machine type monster from your hand. You're gonna go with Deskbot 2 to get him a free search. Also a tech card as well that people I'm sure have just started playing. I don't know how long people have been playing it for, or if people have been playing for a while. I'm not too sure. I'm not a Deskbot player, so I wouldn't know. But very, very key card, as it can help you gain a lot of advantage, as we just saw there. Because Deskbot 2 will only trigger off that special summon, and what a better way to do that than Magnet Circle. So Deskbot 4 basically allows you to run over literally anything, just depending on what Deskbot you summon or send to the graveyard. Now you can special summon 2 Deskbots with different levels, I believe, or different names. So that's why I put that Deskbot 5 back into his hand. So yeah, it's gonna summon just that one, and then there's the instant fusion into the Panzer Dragon, into the Nova, into the Infinity. And that's some next level plays right there. Not a whole lot Yang Zings can do at the moment, but I thought that was a really cool play. Still going into Infinity without even playing Ptolemaeus. It's still possible. You just gotta play Deskbots. They don't really care if Ptolemaeus got hit. All they care about is if they've got access to cards like Panzer Dragon or their own very own Deskbot 5. Makes those plays possible. So he's got Deskbot 3. Got just enough room to summon out another Deskbot. He's going to summon out Deskbot 5. And I believe, yeah, it changes the battle position of one monster your opponent controls. It's going to change that Swanee to face-up attack position. The attack boosts are going to start coming up. And obviously, pretty sure Infinity can negate the effect of Swanee when it hits the grave. So he's going to do that now. And then start to swing in with the rest. Might be game. Pretty close, at least. So yeah, that's going to be it. Started off pretty interesting game 1 with that clutch skill drain. Not a whole lot Deskbots could do against that. Yang Zings does have the utility to go Chow Fang with an Earth monster and just completely shut out Deskbots from playing. But yeah, that Infinity was pretty clutch. And another thing I want to mention, I don't think that the Deskbot 4 can only just summon 1. I think it has to summon 2. So I don't know if that was a correct play. I just looked up the card, and it says you can special summon 2 Deskbots. It doesn't say up to 2. So yeah, it is what it is. Don't let that ruin the rest of the video. These things happen sometimes. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, I sincerely hope you did. Please leave a like, leave your comments down in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, guys. The support is greatly appreciated. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Winner Kills, signing out.